What's up, guys? So I got another stringing and something else that I still have for sale from my last for sale video. The chest pads are still for sale too, but I don't have them right next to me, so I'm not going to show them. I have a super clean Warrior Nemesis Lyte. Um, my typical setup, nylon, 3 straight. Originally, I had a nylon and 2 straight, but I sent him a picture and he opted to throw in another shooter because that's how he usually has the setup. Um, so naturally, I was home, easily was able to make that adjustment, put in a third one, and looks pretty awesome. And the head's slightly crooked though, so it looks like my stringing slightly crooked, even though it's not. It's just the head was crooked. And then got a nice, super clean sidewall look. Uh, the nice ribbon style bottom string. And then what I did on this one is I carried, you know how there's usually 4 bottom string holes, I should say. I just carried the sidewall right down into this hole, and then just used the 2 middles. So it came out real nice. Also came out with a nice channel, but I don't know if you guys are ready for it. It's a more shallow pocket because I figured with the hard mesh, it's gonna sag a little bit. It's gonna break in because it's so hard. Just the coating that they use, it's almost, they might as well call it rock mesh. It's so ridiculously hard. Um, but you treat it a little bit with some hot water, maybe a little hair conditioner, not air conditioner. I almost misspoke, but do a little bit of that, and it softens up a little bit, but really the only way to break in super hard mesh like this is really to just go out and beat it. So call up your buddies and whatever, if you're a goalie, just call them up and have them fire up some warm-up shots on you. Usually by the time a goalie's done with their warm-ups, even if they're using brand new mesh, they see so many shots during warm-ups that it's almost entirely broken in. Um, so it's nice. It's at least worked in a little better that the mesh has some play. It's not rebound city. It's awesome. So with that, I posted the pictures of this originally on Instagram with just the one nylon 2 straight, but like I said, the guy, after I sent him the pics, he decided to put in third. So if you don't already follow me on Instagram, it is madlaxer12283. I'm sure that's a big surprise. I try to keep everything pretty much the same as far as where I'm located and on like the various social websites. And for those of you that were long awaiting it, there it is. There is the channel. It's super awesome. About a ball wide. If you guys want to try this, it may end up a bigger, a better, a little deeper, not necessarily better, but a little deeper pocket with a wax mesh because they stretch a little easier than this hard stuff. So basically what I did is not this oblong top string hole, but the next hole. Then I skipped 2 SI, SI, 1 SI, 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 1 SI, 1 SI, 1 tie. So I know it's white, so it's hard to see, but all those like single SIs up here is what really gets it pulled nicely. It works for a lower pocket. If you're looking for something higher, I would say maybe skip this one and put like a 1 SI in here, because that'll cause it to kind of come up a little higher, and then instead of like a 1 SI down here, just do a regular SI, and that'll cause it to kind of cinch it in, and or even a regular interlock. If you're a fan of like the regular interlocks and and stuff like that, uh, you can do something similar. Very similar, just using like a combination of knots, singles, doubles. It's going to produce pretty much a similar pocket. It's all up to whatever you want out of your pocket. Some people, don't ever use SIs, and then other people like me, um, I like using it. It's a nice little stringing technique. Looks really nice and clean. Keeps the channels nice and tight. So that's part of the secret to how they look so awesome and almost entirely broken in when I show them off. What you guys don't see as far as like the breaking in process is me basically putting a glove on my hand, like a soft speed bag boxing glove, and just beating, just stretching, beating the pocket, and then as I string it, usually as I string it, I'll stop at a certain point of the sidewall, tie it off, and then just kind of push the mesh out to try and get the channel starting to form. Then I'll string a little bit more, tie it off again, push out a little bit more, and then that's starting to form the channel. I know I'm kind of giving away some of the magician's secrets here, but anybody that's strung for a while kind of knows, it takes a little bit longer to do that technique, but that's really one of the only ones I know how to do. So I mean I know more, but it works for me, so that's why I do it. So again, that channel or that pattern, if you guys are looking for it, um, first round hole, aka second sidewall hole, skip 2. It looks like I went through there, but that's just me anchoring the top nylon through it. And then it's SI, SI, 1 SI, 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 1 SI, 1 SI, 1 tie. So that'll produce this. And if it's a wax mesh, like I said, it may end up deeper. He didn't want necessarily a huge bag, and I gave him a little bit of room for the pocket to beat in. So, like I said, you can play around with the pattern. My single pattern might not be necessarily the best for everyone. Just like I say with my game sticks. Some people try it and be like, I don't know how he throws with this. It's a crap pocket. It's criticism. Everybody's different. Just like the curve on a hockey stick for some of you guys that play. Some people prefer like a super straight blade. Other people if I could talk, prefer a toe blade. Some prefer a heel blade. It all depends on positioning, shooting style, your height even plays a lot, has a play into it, as far as the lie of the stick and whatnot. So it's the same with lacrosse sticks. Some people prefer a flex shaft on their stick. It's really all preference game. But as far as the U in the game, it may or may not be like the wondrous adding hold or whatever. But if you know what you're doing with stringing, which is why I think the NCAA changed up the rules the way they did and took the U right out of it, is because if you could do that, a lot of your hold and pocket personality, I'll say, it comes from the way you do your sidewalls. So um, you shouldn't have to put a U or whatever in there. Plus with straights, it tends to be a quicker release. So it's really, I think the NCAA was just trying to showcase the true talent of the individual in some ways by basically having everybody almost have the exact same stringing. But what some people in the NCAA might not know is all the technique that goes into the sidewall pattern. So it's similar, but it's not going to be in exactly the same stick for every player of the entire NCAA. Because each player, maybe one guy will stack the diamonds on an SI, like the famous Mark Matthews pocket, um, or just simple things like that. So it's odd, but it's a little bit of my stringing knowledge. Sorry if I'm boring you guys by rambling, but my next stringing project, finally, now that I have all the customer heads out of the way, which was only like 3 or 4, but once I got all those out of the way, I will now be going back to this little guy, my lime green. It kind of looks neon, but it's not. If you see it in person, it's a little different. I got it thinking it was going to be nylon. It's not entirely. And then I got this through a trade. I did a traditional, or I should say a pita pocket, not a traditional, for a guy, and he traded me the stringing and an extra string kit so he can learn how to do it for this bad boy. It had only really one blemish on it, so I've been thinking of getting one of these for a while to test out and play around with, and the opportunity came across, so it was a simple, I wish I could have made a video of the pita that I did for him, because it came out so sick, but it didn't quite work. And then I had to ship it out before, but this is for sale still. No marks or anything like that. I was trying to see if Throne might have been interested in it, because of I know he sells pre-strung heads, and since this one is in brand new condition, I figured it would be perfect for his situation. But mainly he's just in player heads, I guess, right now. So anyway, if anybody's interested, right now there's an offer, but the kid doesn't quite have the money for it yet. But he said he'd pay like 70. So if you could maybe match or beat it and pay before he does, I'll sell it to you, because I'll just say, hey, I got a better offer. It's just business. I mean, you could, I don't know, but I do want to sell that somewhere around 70. If you come out with 70, that's fine. 72 just to beat the guy. I mean, that whatever. But yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can find a picture. I'm not sure if it'll show up, but I'll try to show you the pita that I did. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. There's a bit of a glare. Here, I'll do that. Tilt it down so it reduces the glare. But yeah, that's what I did for him. It looks pretty sick. And let's see. There's another picture of it. There's the channel shot of it. It's on a superpower. So that's some of my weekend projects. But this video's long, so I will talk to you guys later. If you want to stick strong, message me on here. That would be a PM, not a channel comment. If you're looking for how to PM, if you get on my channel, over in the right margin, there's like I think it says like options or something like that. You click on that down arrow, and once you click on that, it comes up and it says personal message, so, or private message, something like that. So you just message me there. Or on Facebook, I have my business page, Mad Lax Strings and Sales. Mad Lax Strings is all one word, and then space and space sales. So hope to hear from you guys soon, and I'll talk to you guys later. And I'll be out to the post office now with that head. I gotta send it back today. So talk to you later.